Welcome back, everybody. So, as you're probably already noticing, the video is sped up. That's because I had a problem. So, I started recording this, no issues, and went back to replay and went to go edit it, and I had no sound. Just nothing. Just in-game sound, that was it. And I went back and looked at it and found out that when I cleaned my computer, I didn't plug my microphone back in. So, bad on me. So now you get afterward commentary, which kind of sucks because the commentary for this episode was really, really good. So, I'll do my best to fill in the blanks. And I did time lapse on this one just so it would be a little faster. It was a 40-minute episode, and now it's going to be a 20-minute episode. So basically what I'm doing here is trying to get the Nether Wart planted so we can use it for our potions that we need. And just doing 3 wide, nothing fancy. We're definitely going to need this for a lot of the potions we need to make. The main potions we are going to focus on for this episode, well, not really this episode, but the series, is the splash potions. We're definitely going to need those. And I'm trying to find my list here. Okay, we need another wart to make the awkward potions. Sorry, it's been a while since I made potions. I don't really use them that much. So we're going to need those. In this episode, we're going to go find some glowstone dust, because we need glowstone dust to do the potions of strength. And we also need blaze powder and redstone dust to do those. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to use glowstone, which I'm still not. I'm using the glowstone dust. I don't think it counts. It's not for lighting, it's for potions only. So we're going to get those, and then we're going to make some splash potions of poison, probably some splash potions of harming, which we need glistening melons and fermented spider eyes, and definitely fire resistance, and some other odd things here and there. So right now we're heading to the Nether, because we need to go get the more glowstone dust, and I'm also going to try to find another dungeon, because we still need obsidian. We need it bad, and I really need an enchanting table to take on the Wither, which is going to be the first boss we're going to kill. So I'm hoping that when I get there, I can get at least a couple more obsidian, maybe get a couple Wither skulls. Hopefully. But not sure. They're kind of hard to get. If we get an enchanting table, we can try to go get the looting for our sword, which will make it a little faster to get the skulls. We won't have to grind the dungeons as much. But if we get an enchanting table, it might not matter because we can grind pretty hard anyway. So this is basically just me wandering around for the next 5 minutes, I believe, trying to find a new Nether Fortress. So I figured I'll talk about some other stuff. I have a couple maps that I found after I installed some of my old save files that I'm actually going to be throwing on Planet Minecraft. One of them is pretty cool. About 2 or 3 years ago, I started this giant server map. It was meant to be like a big server game, and it was based off Maze Runner when it first came out. I thought it was a pretty interesting concept. You make maze changes, cool, that's awesome. So I made my own version. It was 260 by 260 blocks. Walls were 20 blocks high, and the entire maze changed depending on the day, and also the time hoppers I put in. It's got puzzles, it's got traps, it's got all kinds of stuff. There's at least 100 traps in there. It's got parkour challenges, It's a really interesting map. And to make it a little bit more interesting, I didn't want to just make a maze. So I made, it was going to be a, I believe, 12 section. It was a 12 section game. Each game was going to be a different thing. The first one was a maze. The second one was parkour, which is almost done actually. I haven't touched it in about a year and a half. So I think I'm actually going to go finish the parkour. And then I'm going to go post it on Planet Minecraft for you guys to download and have fun with. Open up on a server, play with your friends, try it out. It's ridiculously hard. I actually went back and tried to play the maze because I didn't even remember where the exit was. And 30 minutes of play and I couldn't find the exit. I gave up. It's ridiculously hard. And this is me trying to fight a ghast, which, spoiler alert, I never got it. I'm not very good at the hitting back of the fireballs. It's not one of my greatest talents in the game. But I do manage to survive this encounter and keep trucking forward. I'm also still kind of upset about the commentary. I had really good commentary for this episode. I think it was actually probably one of my best ones. And my awesome voice recorder didn't tell me that my mic wasn't plugged in. It just recorded anyway. It's like, oh no, you're fine. Just keep recording. Nothing to see here. And this is me getting blown up again by another ghast. They were really bad in this run. I spent most of the first 10 minutes of the episode trying to avoid getting killed by ghast fireballs. It was pretty bad. And I also got some other maps that I'm going to add to Planet Minecraft. You can find them on my account that will probably be made by the time this episode comes out, which is Cosmic Science Lab. The map might not be out. I'm going to spend the next couple days retweaking the maze map and trying to finish the parkour because it's virtually almost done. It'll probably take me 3 hours to finish it. It's no big deal. I'm going to finish it, finish the puzzles for it, and then go paste it up in there. And I really hope you guys like it. Feedback is always awesome. And again, if you guys want to use it for servers, play with your friends, go ahead, because it's a pretty good map. You can go challenge your friends on it, see how fast they can beat you to the exit. Just a couple pointers for it. There actually are more than one exit to the map. And there's, I'm trying to remember, I believe there's 126 challenges I put in. Well, like challenge puzzles. And the map always changes. Don't go out at night because the door's shut and you'll definitely be stuck. But you guys will see it when you get in there. It's fun. So this is me again trying to avoid getting killed by the ghasts. And I believe it was more of me talking about how crappy I was at hitting these things. And I was actually getting kind of good there for a bit. And then it just kind of sucked. And there's the pig zombie getting smacked again. Oh yeah, we're gonna go find another Nether Fortress. I'm really hoping we get some obsidian. We really need that enchanting table. Basically, once I get that, it's gonna be a grind towards the end. I have all the basic components done, and once I get that, I can actually, well, if I get it, I can basically skip trading with the villagers for a bit because I won't need the books. And it's going to be a huge grind just to get experience. It's going to be enchanting stuff, coming to the nether, getting nether quartz, getting my levels back, enchanting again, and enchanting again. Until I basically get everything I need to go kill the wither. So I'm hoping maybe if I can find enough stuff, we can try to get the wither by episode 15, because that would be fun. Yeah, but it's definitely going to be a grind. And there you notice I actually found one. Just barely. I was almost about to skip it, this whole section, and then I just saw a little bit sticking out of the nether rack, and I was like, oh, you got to be kidding. It's like right there. So I try safely to make a ladder so I can get in here safely, which somewhat works out. This is me digging a emergency exit just in case. And I was standing there and I heard blazes. I was like, where are they coming from? And then, lo and behold, there's a blaze spawner right above me. I was getting caught on fire and trying to save my life. And they would not go past this dirt block that I put. It's just like, nope, total barrier. We can't go past this at all. Yeah, get caught on fire a couple more times, but I eventually get them. And then I found out they were coming through my ladder that I made for my exit, well, entrance. So, kill another one and patch it up and move forward. I definitely have enough blaze rods after all these runs to get all of the ender eyes that we need for the end. I have way more than enough. Now I just have to go kill a whole bunch of endermen. And as you guys will see, I finally found a magma cube. And I believe I got 1 or 2 magma cream off him. I don't exactly remember. I was pretty upset. I recorded all these back to back, and then between episode 8 and 9 I cleaned my computer just to get the dust out of the filters and put it all back together and started recording again, and lo and behold, I had no sound. So, somewhat upsetting. But life moves forward. And I'm doing my usual tricks, leaving markers so I know how to get back and around. Blocking off entrances, keep enemies from sneaking up on me. Looking for more chests. And this dungeon had a whole lot more wither skeletons than the other one. A whole lot more. Mostly because this thing is massive. I honestly don't even think I finished going through this whole place because it was just that big. And I did get lost somewhere in the next 2 or 3 minutes of this video. I did get lost. I had no clue where I was. And lots of chests with lots of crap I don't need or already had. But I took it anyway. I remember talking about this in one of the other episodes. Minecraft really needs a recycler. Because, like, the horse armor, I'm never going to use it in this episode. Any other episode, I probably would. Or any other series, I should say. You know, I would be all for it. You know, free stuff is awesome. But what do you do with all the stuff that you just don't ever use? I mean, besides chuck it in a lava pit, I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, see, there's another horse armor I'm never going to use. So just chuck them off again. But this dungeon was very enemy intense. Very enemy intense. And it was massive. And this is me realizing that, oh, there's no other way down there, so I'm going to make one. And more crap I don't need. More crap I don't need. And what's in this chest? Oh, forgot I had to fight the skeleton. More crap I don't need. Look at that. I did get a whole lot of resources off this. Lots and lots and lots of ore. Which I guess is alright. Yeah, it gives me a lot of stuff I can use to make more gear. Less mining I have to do, really. The only mining I really have to do probably for the next episode is we're going to have to do some deep mining, because we are going to need lapis. We're going to need a whole lot of that for a whole lot of enchantments. I think I only have like 4 or 5 lapis, so we're going to need a lot more. And that was me leaving a mark of where it broke through the wall, because I almost forgot. And if I probably would have forgot to do that, I probably would have got lost in here. Because there was one time that I know is coming up soon that I had to run and haul ass away from a whole herd of just death. And this wither skeleton was just being a pain. I couldn't get him to come attack me. Still got no skulls off that. And I get caught on fire, and I realize that, oh look, there's another blaze spawner, and I am running for my life, because with a heart and a half I almost died. I really thought I was gonna die there. I was like, man, this is just gonna be the end of my series, and it's just gonna be over. And then at this point I had an ultimatum. It's like, do I stay with these enemies or go back to the other enemies? And I just decided to stay there. I patched some holes up. And there goes another one. And I tried so hard not to hit the pig zombie. And I hit the pig zombie. And pissed them off. So at this point I was realizing, it's like, well, I don't have much of a choice. I'm going to have to battle through these guys to get to the rest of the fortress. It wasn't too difficult. This little wall trick I learned a while back is actually helping out pretty good in here. I wasn't actually sure how well it was going to work. But I used this trick in other normal dungeons outside of the Nether. So I figured, yeah, I'll try it in the Nether, see if it works good. And it worked great. It definitely helped me from getting killed. At this point I realized that, oh, geez, there's a whole nother section of this place. And it is massive. So I'm basically just going to go run my ass off and try to explore this place. And you go up and it's like, oh, wow, there's a lot over there. And then it happens. The magic happens. I find 3 more obsidian. I checked around the corner. It's like, nope, I'm done. I have 1 fish left. I need to go. Because I didn't want to stay around any longer. I'm fairly certain there was probably better gear. It might have been more obsidian, but I didn't need it. With only 1 fish left, I had to haul ass out of the Nether. Because I had to fight through, well, the rest of the dungeon. And then try to avoid the gas on my way out. So, as you can see now, we now have 6 obsidian. Which is great, because that means I have enough plus extra to make the enchanting table. So, definitely in the next episode, it's going to be all about the enchanting. Gonna get more experience, more lapis. Gonna probably have to go get a whole bunch of glass, because we're gonna need a whole lot of water and awkward potions to make, so we can make enough splash potions and everything else we need to go take on the wither. Now it's been a while since I actually battled the wither. I think the last time I battled the wither was in 1.7. So it's been a good long while. So I'm hoping some of my old tricks still work. And this is basically me running around trying to figure out where I put all my markers. And eating my last fish and hoping for the best on my way out of here. I'm thinking the main enchantments I'm going to need, definitely lots of blast protection. Lots and lots and lots of blast protection. We're definitely going to have to try to get a looting sword so we can get the skulls first, though, because those are, well, we need those to even get the wither. And then I have to find somewhere to plant the wither. I have still not decided where I want to do that. I definitely don't want to do it in the Nether, because that's just dangerous and stupid. I half considered trying to spawn it into the end and using the exploding bed trick to kill it. I don't know if it would work, though. I don't even know if you can spawn it in the end, but that would be quite interesting. But that would also require us to find the end, and we would have to battle 2 bosses at once, which might be interesting. I'm kind of wondering if they would attack each other. That's something I'm going to go look into later, because that actually might be interesting. 2 bosses at once in hardcore mode. Guaranteed it's never been done. But first off, we need skulls, which I'm going to have to come back to get, unfortunately. And this point is me getting lost. Totally lost. I had no clue where I was. I saw my marker and I was like, where did I come from? And I took the risk of just going down and wandering around for a bit. And I eventually found it. There's me finding my point of reference. And I was like, okay, I am in the right spot. I thought I went the totally wrong direction there for a bit. And more of me trying to get around and figure out where I came from. I totally went around the wrong direction here from where I actually came. I went around the front side of the lava and ended up going at the back side of the lava. So, next video, definitely going to be making the enchanting table. Definitely going to be getting more lapis, getting some glass made for the water bottles that we're going to need to make the potions. And that's probably going to be consistent of next episode. We don't want to go do too much. So, as always, if you guys liked the video, hit the like button. If you didn't like the video, hit the dislike button. Make sure you guys keep leaving these awesome comments and suggestions down below. You know, you guys are really helping me out here. And I will see you guys in the next episode.